Hey guys, back with another video. In this video, we will be looking at who will the Democratic nominee be for 2024. And just as a reminder, I do have a new mic, so if my voice and quality sounds better, it is because I have a new mic sitting right in front of me. Or actually, my first mic, because I've never even had a mic before. So, please go subscribe to my channel, Red Elephant Politics. And to get into it, we are looking at 2024 Republican presidential nomination. Trump is beating Nikki Haley by 57.9 percentage points. That is a lot. So we kind of already know that Trump will be the nominee for the Republican Party. But let's try the Democratic nominee. Biden is leading by 66 over Williamson and Phillips, around that. He's leading by a pretty good margin. But I do not think Biden will be the nominee in 2024. I think it's going to be Gavin Newsom. Unfortunately, there are no polls on Real Clear Politics of Donald Trump versus Gavin Newsom. However, there are some like Haley versus Biden. So Nikki Haley is beating Joe Biden by 4.9 percentage points, according to RCP, which is, the website I'm on. I do not believe that. I think that is false. And then when you go to Trump versus Biden, Trump is beating Joe Biden by 1.9. I do not see how that is remotely possible, but we'll go with it. So I'm going to cover these states right here. So for Arizona, Trump versus Biden, Trump leads Biden by 4.7. So that's actually pretty good news for Donald Trump and the Republican Party. So let's head on over to another political hang on. Sorry, my keyboard's not working right now. Okay, so we're going to quickly try and fill this out as best as I can. So we have every major state here that is Republican and Democrat. So give me a second to fill all the safe Republican states. Okay, now let's do Democrat. New York, the east side is pretty confusing. You have New York. You have New Hampshire, which is sort of Republican, sort of not. I really don't know how to put that one. But I'm making so many mistakes right now. Okay. Alright. So we have Arizona. Trump is beating Biden by 4.7. That looks like Arizona will go to Donald Trump by tilt margin. I am not putting that any more because it's Arizona. I don't know if I can trust that. Then you have Nevada. Donald Trump is beating Joe Biden in Nevada by 8.4 percentage points. That is a lot. So it looks like Nevada will go to Donald Trump by a lean margin. If I have that right. Yeah, lean. Wisconsin, on the other hand, Trump is beating him by 0.6. Not as much as I thought. So that will go to Donald Trump by a tilt margin, according to Real Clear Politics. Michigan, however, on the other hand, Trump is beating him by 4.6. So that is a tilt. However, I think it should be the opposite. I think Wisconsin should be beating... I think in Wisconsin, Donald Trump should be beating Joe Biden by 4.6. And in Michigan, Donald Trump should be losing to Biden by 0.6. But that's just what I think. Pennsylvania, Joe Biden is beating him by 0.6. I agree with that. So Pennsylvania will go a tilt to blue. North Carolina, Donald Trump is beating Joe Biden by 6 percentage points. It's not even more than Nevada, so that's something to keep an eye out, and we're going to put that as a lean. Next state is Georgia, and Donald Trump is beating Joe Biden in Georgia by 6.8. So Georgia will also go as a tilt margin. And then you also have DC, Washington. So this is what it looks like according to Real Clear Politics. This is the election. Donald Trump beats Joe Biden by 225. However, let me change that to actually Donald Trump. My M key is broken on my keyboard, so it's a little bit tough to type with just M, so okay. Now let's head over to polls, Biden job approval. President Biden job approval. Approve 39.7, disapprove 56.3. I think the disapprove rate should be 60 and the approve should be 36, but I think that would be a pretty good fair margin of what I've been seeing. So if you go down, wait, I'm on the wrong thing. Polls, Biden approval on issues. Here we go. So Joe Biden, approval on the economy, disapprove 56.8, approve 39.3. That I can see is reasonable. The economy, Joe Biden has not done so well on. Foreign policy, disapprove 59.4, approve 37. I think that should be way high. I think the disapprove should be well into the late 60s and and maybe late 20s. But immigration, again, disapprove 64, approve 31.2. That I think should be way higher. I think that disapprove for immigration should be into the 80s and approve should be into the low 20s. So that I can most likely see how that's really far away. Inflation, approve. The disapproval rate on Joe Biden's inflation is 61.6 to 36.2. Crime, disapprove 54.7, approve 38.7. Joe Biden hasn't had many crimes except, the Nashville, Tennessee shooting. And then other than that, I really can't think of any more. He had the shooting in Texas, Austin, I believe it was, at the church. Handling of Israel-Palestine conflict. Disapprove 56.8, approve 34.6. I'm not sure what they are approving of. I haven't really, I don't even know what Biden did to help Israel between that battle and stuff that they were going through. So I really don't know. President Biden approval on handling of Russia and Ukraine. This disapprove 53, approve 42.3. I can kind of see how it's pretty close. But again, Joe Biden gave millions of dollars to Ukraine. And yet he's not putting the money towards the southern border. He's not putting the money towards Hawaii. He's not putting it because, Hawaii had the wildfires. He's not putting it to anything towards the United States, which I think is wrong. He's worrying about Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Palestine, but he's not worrying about the United States. He's not even taking care of his own country, and he's worrying about other countries, which isn't right. Anyway, guys, that pretty much wraps it up. I know I didn't really talk about who the nomination was going to be, but this is what I got from Real Clear Politics. They kind of changed their website up a little bit, so now I'm confused. But this is how I think it will end, except I think Michigan will be a tilt to blue, and Biden will take Nevada. And then, yeah, everything else I think is right. So I think Trump beats Biden by 291 to 246. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And like always, please like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. REP out.